Hi guys, and welcome to today's class. It's a 45-minute powerful yoga flow. So in this class, we will be working on strength and stamina. So we will be flowing a lot, doing a lot of chaturangas, standing poses, but we won't be holding our poses for as long. So we'll find ourselves in these shapes for a shorter period of time, but we will be moving through them faster and get more poses in this class. So just remember that everybody is different. Make this practice your own. If you need to take modifications, please do so. If you do have props, feel free to grab them, but you can do this class without any props. And again, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, you need a rest, take a moment to catch your breath, come back to that breath. Remember how important it is in our yoga class. And you could find a child's pose for a few moments until you're ready to rejoin the practice. Remember, this is a recording, so you can press pause whenever you need. So please just listen to your body. Again, be kind, be gentle, and just accept where we are in our practice today. So we are going to just get started in our Sukhasana, our easy seated pose. Shoulders down and away from the ears, nice tall spine. Take any flesh out from underneath the sit bones, feeling nice and grounded. And we're just going to take a few moments here at the beginning of our practice to really arrive at our mat, to become present, to begin to slow down the breath and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Clearing out any distracting thoughts. Pushing those negative thoughts out of the mind. And just take this time to put ourselves in the spotlight, to focus on ourselves. Bring the focus inward. Notice how we're feeling, noticing any emotions we may be experiencing. Just really becoming aware of how we feel, any tension in the body. Really having that mind-body awareness and bringing that with us throughout this class. So if we do feel any tension throughout the body, please have patience with these areas. Maybe take modifications, use those props if we have them. Softening the face, closing down the eyes. We'll take 3 more deep belly breaths. Maybe setting an intention for your practice. You can join me with my intention this week of I am enough. Coming back to that intention whenever we need a little reminder in our class why we rolled out our mat today. Take one last deep belly breath in and exhale out. Beginning to blink the eyes open. We're just going to begin to awaken the body with some gentle movement. So beginning to roll the shoulders in one direction. And roll them in the opposite direction. Coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to begin to roll the neck. So bring the ear to one shoulder, chin down to the chest, and bring the ear to the other shoulder. Chin down to the chest, coming over to the opposite side. We'll find 3 more breaths here. Nice slow movements. Just awakening the body. Preparing it for our class. Then we'll take 1 more breath in. And exhale out. Come back to center. From here, we're going to inhale, tip the chin, drop the head. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, tip the chin and drop the head, nice and slow. And exhale, chin to the chest. One more time. We'll inhale up. And exhale, drop down, chin to chest. And coming back up in neutral position. So we're just going to take a few moments to roll out the wrists. So just roll the wrists in one direction. Remember to keep breathing. The wrists are very important in yoga, so we always want to remember to give them a little love before we start. And we'll rotate in the opposite direction. Take one more breath. And release. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to the right thigh. And the right hand comes behind. Just finding a seated twist here. Gaze is over to the right. We'll inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper, bringing the gaze behind the right shoulder. So peeling the right chest, right shoulder back. Nice tall spine. 2 more breaths. Inhaling and exhale to release. Come back to center. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to left thigh, left hand comes behind us, gaze to the left. Nice tall spine, inhale. And exhale, twist a little deeper, bringing the gaze behind the left shoulder, peeling the left chest, left shoulder back. We'll take one more inhale. And exhale to release, coming back to center. From here, we're going to roll up and over into our tabletop position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, nice long spine, crown of the head reaches forward. Beginning to awaken the spine with our cat-cow. We'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the hips, lift the chest and the gaze. And exhale to round through the spine, press into the fingertips, gaze to the knees. Inhale, curving through the belly, lift the hips and the gaze. And exhale, round to the spine, press into the fingertips, gaze to the knees. We'll do this for 3 more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. We'll inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Last round here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Then we'll find a neutral tabletop position. So from here, we're going to come into bird dog pose. So with an inhale, extend that right foot back. We're tucking the toes so they're pointing towards the earth. And from here, we're going to reach the left fingertips towards the front of the room. So nice long pose here. We're tightening the core, finding our balance, and we're going to find some movement to warm up our core. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. We'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. We'll inhale, lengthen, and exhale, tabletop. Take a moment, sway the hips, roll the shoulders. Release that pose, maybe roll the wrists. Before we bring that to the opposite side. So as we inhale, kick that left foot back, tuck the toes towards the earth, squeeze the glute, and then reach the right fingertips towards the front of the room. So again, we're finding our balance, tightening the core, shoulders down and away from the ear. We're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. Last one. We'll inhale to lengthen, exhale, crunch. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, tabletop. Sway the hips, roll the shoulders. Beginning to feel a little warmer here. We're going to focus on warming that core up just a little bit more since our core is super important in yoga. So we want to really press into the fingertips, tuck the toes, and on our next inhale, we're going to hover the knees off the mat a few inches. So this is our floating table. So we're peeling the shoulder blades apart in the back, really pressing into the fingertips, tucking the tailbone, engaging the core for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, pedal out your dog, bending in one knee and then the other, pressing into the fingertips, elongating the spine from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone, externally rotating the arms, tightening the core. We're going to inhale, lift the heels off the mat, and exhale, press down. Inhale to lift the heels off the mat, and exhale to press down. Last one, we'll inhale to lift, and exhale to drop. So we're going to find a little movement here, working with our breath, linking it with our movement. So as we inhale, we'll lengthen the spine and exhale, reach right hand to the outside of our left ankle. Twist. Inhale, come back to down dog. Exhale, left hand to right ankle, twist. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, right hand to left ankle. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, left to right. We'll do this one more time on each side. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, twist, right hand to left. Inhale, down dog. And exhale, left hand to the right ankle, twist. Inhale, down dog. Exhale. So from our downward dog, we're going to inhale, pull forward into plank, holding here for a few rounds of breath. So we want our shoulders over the wrists. Our heels are over the balls of the feet. We're peeling the shoulder blades apart in the back. We're tucking the tailbone, engaging here. So again, we could drop to the knees if we need. So if we are on the knees, we're still tucking the tailbone so we feel that in the core. So wherever we are, find 5 breaths. Inhale, and as we exhale, bend through the elbows, slowly lower, all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes, tops of the feet onto the mat. We're going to find 3 rounds here, variations of Cobra. So coming into baby Cobra first, forehead down to the mat, the hands are on either side of the chest. We're going to inhale, using the back, lift the chest off the mat. There's no weight into the hands. So our gaze is just a little bit forward, tops of the feet are down, squeezing the low back to lift the chest. Inhale, exhale, lower. With the next inhale, press into the hands, extend the arms, lift the hips, the pelvic bone off of the mat for our Cobra pose. Shoulders underneath the wrists. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. Chin is proud. Holding here. Inhale. And exhale, lower, nice and slow with control. With our next inhale, we're coming into up dog. So press up into the hands, straighten the arms. We're pressing into the feet. So the tops of the feet and the hands are the only thing on the mat. So our full leg is lifted from the mat, the thigh, the knee, the shin. Chest is opening. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. Holding for 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale, lower. Taking a moment here, extend the arms down, bring the left cheek to the mat. Just taking a moment, finding a breath. And we'll switch cheeks, bring the right cheek to the mat. And from here, we'll frame the chest with the hands, planting them into the mat. Tuck the toes and press back into our downward facing dog. Finding a moment here. From here, we're going to inhale that right leg up nice and high. And exhale, knee to nose. We're going to inhale, shoot that right leg back up to the sky. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. We'll inhale, 3-legged dog. And exhale, plant that foot between the hands, coming up for our high lunge, crescent lunge. So reaching the fingertips towards the sky, shoulders down and away from the ears, tucking the tailbone, finding our breath. And from here, we're going to find some pulses to low lunge to high lunge. So as we inhale, we'll lengthen, exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hover. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, high lunge, exhale, hover. Last one, inhale, high lunge, exhale, hover. Inhale up, exhale, frame that foot, step back into our plank, and we're going to lower chaturanga halfway. Inhale for up dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Find our breath. So again, when we go through a chaturanga, feel free to drop to the knees if we need to when we lower. Make this your practice. If we can't lower with control, just use those knees. We're going to inhale, left leg up nice and high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhaling, exhaling. We're going to inhale, 3-legged dog, and exhale, step that left foot through, and come up into our crescent lunge. Reaching the fingertips towards the sky. Deep bend into the knee, shoulders down, tuck the tailbone. That right leg is nice and strong. And we're going to find our breath and those pulses. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale up to the crescent lunge. Exhale, hover. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale, frame the foot, step back into plank, and lower chaturanga from the toes or the knees. Inhale up, and exhale downward facing dog. Finding 2 more breaths, grounding down, coming back to that beautiful breath. We're going to inhale, look to the hands, and exhale, jump to the top of the mat in our forward fold. Take a moment here, sway side to side, release the hips, the low back, the neck. We're going to inhale for half lift, flat back, hands to the shin, reaching crown of the head forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale for half lift, flat back. Exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale, lifting up, half lift. And exhale to fold. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze looks up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a moment here, grabbing a sip of water if you need, before we start our next little flow. So grounding down here, we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right and open the arms to a capital T. We're going to inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left, open the arms to a capital T. Inhaling. Exhale to the right. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, center. And exhale, open to the left. We're going to inhale, center. And exhale, reverse swan dive, fold. Inhale for half lift, flat back. Exhale, full plant the hands, hop back into your plank. And exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. And exhale, press back downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, right leg up nice and high. And exhale, bring it between the hands. Want to drop the left foot parallel with the short edge of our mat. Right heel and left arch line up. And windmill the arms up and open for warrior 2. So we're actively squeezing the shoulder blades together and reaching for opposite corners of the room. We're looking out over that front arm. Shoulders are down, deep bend into the knee. And we're squaring the shoulders over the hips. We're going to inhale here. And exhale, sink a little deeper. With our next inhale, sweep the right arm up and over. Opening the chest for our reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, inhale back warrior 2, exhale sink a little deeper, inhale lean forward, exhale drop that right elbow to the right thigh, and sweep left hand up and over. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll inhale, sweep the arms back up for warrior 2. Exhale, windmill the arms, frame the foot, step back into plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale for up dog and exhale down dog. Find your breath, 2 breaths here. Inhale, left leg up nice and high. And exhale, bring it between the hands, drop right foot parallel with the short edge of our mat. Lining up the arch with the heel, and we'll windmill the arms open for our warrior 2. So again, shoulders over hips, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back, actively reaching for opposite corners of the room. Bring the gaze over the front arm. We'll inhale, exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and over, opening the chest, reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale. We'll inhale, come forward. And exhale, sink in deeper. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, drop left shoulder or left elbow to left thigh and sweep the right hand up and over for extended side angle. Taking a deep inhale here and exhale. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Exhale, frame that foot, step back and lower chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Finding our breath. So we're going to go through that exact same flow one more time, except a little faster. So we're going to do one breath, one movement. So we'll inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, hop the feet to the top of the mat. We'll inhale for a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze looks up. And exhale, twist to the right, open capital T. Inhale, center. Exhale, open to the left, capital T. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. We'll inhale, center. And exhale, fold. Inhale for a half lift, flat back. Exhale, full plant the hands, hop back into our plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, right leg up nice and high. And exhale, planted between the hands, dropping our left ankle, our left foot. We'll windmill the arms up, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, frame that foot, step back into our plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, left leg up nice and high. And exhale, bring it between the hands. Dropping the right foot. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, frame that foot. Step back into our plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. 5 breaths here. In our active rest pose, our downward dog. So take a moment to come back to that breath. We might notice that our heart is racing. We're feeling a little breathy. There's a lot of movement, a lot of breath. So just take this time to come back to center and to reground ourselves. One last breath here. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, hop the feet to the top of the mat. We'll inhale for a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze looks up. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we're just going to come into a few balancing poses to break up 2 of our standing sequences. So we're going to come into our tree pose first. So it's going to be about 3 balancing poses on one side and then 3 on the other. So grounding down into that left foot, we're going to bring the right foot. There's 3 options. So you can keep the ball of the foot onto the mat, heel to the ankle. Option 2 is to slide up to the calf, avoiding the knee. We don't want to put any pressure on the knee. And option 3 is to take that right foot and bring it right to the inner thigh. So pressing the foot against the thigh to help keep you a little more stable. We're tucking the tailbone, engaging the core. Finding 5 breaths. Last breath in and exhale out. So bring the knee to face the front. We're going to find a standing staff pose. So extend the leg out nice and long, flexing the toes, kicking the heel to the front. Keeping that core nice and tight, 5 breaths. Last breath in. And exhale, bring that right ankle across the left thigh, making a figure 4. And so we just stay here, begin to sit the bum back for standing pigeon. Option to stay here or bring the fingertips to the floor. 5 breaths. Last inhale and exhale. Rolling up the spine, nice and slow. Release that right foot down. Take a moment, shake out the legs, roll out the ankles. We're going to bring that to the other side. So remember that every side of our body is different. So this side might be a little easier to balance, it might be a little harder. I usually find it harder to balance on my right side for some reason. So we're going to ground down into that right foot. Feel all 4 corners of the foot into the mat and find our variation of tree pose. So again, the ball of the foot could be left on the mat, heel to the ankle. Variation 2 is to slide up to the calf, avoiding the knee, no pressure on the knee. And option 3 is to come in to the thigh, pressing the foot into the thigh to help you keep you a little more stable. So we're tucking the tailbone, keeping the core nice and strong for 5 breaths. So remember to find that drishti, that unmoving point in the room that you can keep a nice soft yogic gaze. It'll help keep you from shifting, from wiggling, from falling over. And again, that might still happen, so it's okay. Remember, this is a yoga practice. Last breath in. And exhale, bring the knee to the front. Inhale, and as we exhale, kick that foot forward for standing staff pose. So tucking the foot so the heel's kicking out, the toes are flexing towards the face. Nice strong core. One last breath in, and exhale, bend that knee, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. So option to stay here, begin to sit the bum back for standing pigeon, with the option to bring the fingertips to the ground. 5 more breaths, we're almost done this balancing sequence. Last breath in, and exhale with control. We'll come back up if we're folded and lower down. So rolling out the ankles, shoulders, we're going to find a little flow. So we're going to inhale the hands up overhead and exhale into the hips, forward fold. We're going to inhale for a half lift, flat back. Exhale, full plant the hands, jump back into plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Inhale to look to the hands. Exhale, hot lift feet between the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. So from here, we're going to bend the knees. Inhale. Lift the arms up. So sitting back in our chair pose. So the weight should be in the heels. We should be able to lift all 10 toes off the mat. Shoulders are down, tucking the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll inhale here. Exhale, left elbow to right thigh twist. So we want to keep our knees in line here. Grounding down into that right foot. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, step the left foot back for a twisted lunge. Inhaling. Exhaling. We're going to inhale, hop that left foot back in, and exhale, coming to center. Hands to the heart center. We're going to bring that right over to the other side. So inhale here. Exhale, twist. Right elbow to left thigh. Finding your twisted chair. Sitting the bum back. Keeping the knees in line. We'll inhale. Exhale, step that right foot back. Twisted lunge. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, step that right foot back in, and exhale, fold to center. Oh, releasing here. And from here, we're going to heel toe the feet, mat distance apart. We're going to tip or turn the heels in towards each other and point the toes out in opposite directions. From here, beginning to sit the bum back for our Yogi Squats. So we're using the elbows to press into the hips, lifting the chest, nice flat back, nice strong core. So you do have the option to stay here, or we could come into crow pose. So everyday crow is different for me. If I fall out, that's okay. Like I say, acceptance, right? So we're going to plant the hands if we do want to take crow pose. Plant the hands onto the mat and just begin to move the knees into the armpits. So we could begin to just lift one foot off the mat and then the other. We could stay here. Just really beginning to feel out what crow pose will feel like and working those muscles to gain the strength to get there. So we want to bring our gaze just a little bit in front of the fingertips. Press into the hands, really tighten the core, and begin to lift the hands off, or the feet off the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoot the hands back or the feet back to plank and lower down. Inhale for up dog cobra and exhale downward facing dog. So whether that worked out for you guys today, just be proud that we did it. Like I say, every day is different. Some days I have it, some days I don't. But it's just about letting go of that judgment, that expectation, and just being wherever you are on your mat at the time. So we're going to do one more strength building pose. And just listen carefully. We're going to hop our feet to the front, cross the ankles, roll back onto our bum right into bow pose. So as we inhale, hop the feet forward, cross the ankles, roll back, bow pose. So again, bow pose. We're balancing on the sit bones. Our knees can be bent or extended. If we do need to keep the toes onto the mat, that is fine. But we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and at 5, we're going to begin to lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release here. Bring the knees into the chest, big toes to touch. We'll reach for the insides of the feet and find happy baby. So pulling the knees down into the armpits. And as we pull the knees down into the armpits, we're kicking the heels in the opposite direction. So creating that resistance in the hips, keeping the low back connected to the earth. We can rock side to side. And we'll release, bring the knees into the chest and extend them down the length of the mat. With our next inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Flexing both feet, we'll just rotate the ankle in one direction and then in the other. Sway the knees side to side. We'll come back to center, bring the arms or the hands around the right thigh and extend that right heel to the ceiling for a hamstring stretch. Flexing the toes towards the face. Beginning to slow down the breath. And we'll release that right foot. We'll inhale left leg in, or left knee into the chest. Both feet are flexing and rotate the left ankle. And we'll rotate in the opposite direction. Finding center, we'll begin to just rock the knee back and forth. Before bringing it back to center, bringing the hands behind that left thigh and kicking the heel into the ceiling, flexing the toes towards the face, finding a nice hamstring stretch. And we'll release. We'll bring our knees into the chest, bring our arms out to cactus or T, and we'll allow the knees to fall to the right. Supine twist, gaze centered, or over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the left, gaze is centered or over the right. Coming back to center, we'll wrap our hands around the shins, giving ourselves a hug, thanking ourselves for rolling out our mat today, for dedicating this time to ourselves. And whenever you are ready, making your way up into a comfortable cross-legged position, our Sukhasana. And we're going to close our practice. So shoulders down, nice tall spine. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. May the sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the light within you guide you on. Namaste. So I hope you all enjoyed this powerful 45-minute yoga practice. And if you did like this, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like this video. See ya. Have a great weekend.